Flaw number one. Hi guys, welcome back to another weekend vlog. I'm actually not sure if this is the beginning of the vlog or the middle of the vlog. I'm not sure, but I'm just popping in really fast because it dawned on me as I think about the weekend and think about Sunday dinner, which is something that I start thinking about early in the weekend, what I want to prepare. And one thing I was excited about, sorry, technical difficulties. Let me get this mic straight. Okay, so yes, one thing I was excited about when considering my new crock pot was, I was excited to make all these new meat dishes that I normally would make in my roast pan. And I was like, okay, now that I have a crock pot, I'm going to have like a bomb, tender, juicy pot roast. And maybe I'll try my pernil in there. And what else do I do normally in my roast pan? Really those two things. And so I was going to do like a roast. That was going to be the first thing I tried. But, what I discovered when I did the butternut squash soup last week was that I feel like my crock pot has some flaws. So the purpose of today is I wanted to kind of revisit my crock pot. I have it over here. I stored underneath in the island. I have some cabinet space. But, I know when I opened it up in the last vlog, I was like raving about it because of I had just opened it. It's such a gorgeous color. So that was like in the heat of the moment. And I was like gushing over it. Drew Barrymore, I love my new crock pot, girl. I'm going to see if I can leave a review. I have high hopes for this. And I don't hate it, but after doing the stew, I feel like I can give you a more informed review. So that's actually why I'm popping on here right now. I wasn't really prepared to vlog or planning to, but I was just like, let me just kind of revisit the crock pot. It's actually a slow cooker because I was like acting like it was just like so perfect last week, and I wanted to give like a more balanced perspective since I've actually used it. And I actually did end up leaving a review on Walmart like I said I was, but it was an honest review. So anyway, let me grab the crock pot. And then I actually have something in here that I'm gonna open up and unbox. So here's the crock pot. She's still a beauty. That hasn't changed. That has not changed. Gorgeous, beautiful. Love this color, cornflower blue. No regrets about that. Yes, I love that. Okay, so these are the things that I discovered. So first, there's that silver piece. Remember, I didn't know what it was. Ooh. Let me grab it. It's actually a stand to hold the lid. So when you're cooking, it's like a safe way to hang on. Okay, so there's that. Anyway. Okay. Flaw number one. I'm just kidding. It would be nice if that was a tighter fit though. Okay, so yeah. So this is what I discovered. And the butternut squash soup was delicious. As you saw, I tried it at the end of my video, loved it. Contrary to what I had anticipated, my children were not overwhelmed by it. Overwhelmed with delight, that is. They were just kind of like, it's okay, Mom. So everything is not for everybody, but they weren't really sweating it like I was. I ate that butternut squash. They had it. I had it. I did bacon cheeseburgers with the soup for like a meal on, what day did I do that? That was like Monday night, I think. And then I went on to eat it Tuesday and Wednesday because there was leftovers. They weren't interested. I think it was something about it's different than a traditional soup. It's like slightly sweet. It's creamy. It's thick. If you're accustomed to if you like a lobster bisque or like a chowder, it's in that family. And so my oldest son, he tends to be very finicky. He wasn't expecting the taste of that, like that sweet taste. So he just really wasn't a fan. And then my younger son, he kind of tolerated it, but he didn't like ask for seconds. And if he loved something, he asked for seconds. But okay, that's fine. So they weren't fans. Anyway, I made so much because I always like cook in huge quantities. I just can't help myself. And so I had so much left over, but I had to end up throwing it away. My mom freezes everything, and she would have told me to just freeze it, but I don't do that. Because if nobody wants it now, nobody's going to want it in 2 months when I unthaw it. Anyway, back to the crock pot and my review of it. So for the purposes of making a soup or a stew, it was fine. However, one thing that I did not like about it is the fact that, well, first of all, this ceramic shell is loose fitting. That's not that unusual. My former crock pot, my last crock pot, it wasn't like a tight fit. That was fine. It's easy in, easy out. So that's not a big deal. But what is a big deal is the fact that this lid is very loose. Let me kind of come over it so you can see. It doesn't fit well at all. Like it just slides around, it's gappy. Now, mind you, I did do a little research because for sure my last crock pot lid fit better. It was definitely a snugger fit. And this just is crazy. So I was reading and I thought these shorts had pockets. I like having pockets. These shorts are from Fashion Nova, by the way. It's like a set. It's a set. Talk about digression. Yeah. It's a 2-piece set, and I have the top, and it's like a button-down top with a tie. It's cute. And these are the shorts. Yeah. Very cute. We had a beautiful day in the city. Okay. So I don't have pockets. Okay. So, yeah. My last crock pot lid fit tighter. This fits loose. For soup, that's cool. For steaming vegetables, simmering vegetables, fine. But when you think about like making your meat, like a roast, pork shoulder, anything like that, for me, the element that is so important and what makes it just be like really tender and juicy is like when it's like really in a tight, air-free pot for roasting. It cannot have all this air in it. You guys remember when I did like my turkey wings video several months ago, and I was explaining that like when I'm really trying to achieve that like juicy, tender, flavorful, succulent product result, I even cover my roast pan with foil and I put the lid on top because I want to make absolute sure that no air can get in there, and I don't even open it to check until the very end. So I was just like, oh my God, this is so loose that, and it's just not tight at all. So I was like, when I make my roast, I don't think it's going to give me that airtight quality that I need. I don't like that. Like, I think aesthetically this is really attractive, but it's not really practical in that sense. And so what I don't like about this is that, I get it. Like they were saying, what I was reading was that they intentionally make the lid a little looser because for safety reasons, I guess. You know, they don't want that level of pressure if you're going to like leave it and walk away for hours. You know, like a pressure cooker, which kind of in some ways can be a little dangerous. I don't deal with pressure cookers. If you know what you're doing with a pressure cooker, more power to you. I dated a guy who was from Trinidad, and his mother did a lot of cooking, and she would do her oxtails in a pressure cooker, and they came out so wonderful and tender, you know, just how you want your oxtails. But it was kind of scary because that big boiling pot, and you could just feel the pressure. And I was just like, what if that lid just bursts off and just meat flying like fast as a bullet? Anyway, yeah, so I could see why they don't want to make it that tight. And then you leave and then you come back and there's like a disaster. But I was just like, it's too tight to achieve the desired, like it's too tight to get the results that I want. I can't talk today. Okay, so this is my workaround. And I don't like that I had to do this. I don't like when I buy something new and I have to buy something on top of it to supplement. They should have come with what I'm about to show you. Because I got this idea from doing some more research on Amazon. And some pressure cookers come with what I'm about to show you. And I don't like that they don't come with this. Okay? Miss Barrymore and team, please consider this for the next version of your crock pot. Slow cooker. Okay. So, I got these silicone straps. And, yeah, that's it. I got these silicone straps. And what I saw some of the other slow cookers do is they would like strap the top to the two sides, and that way they were able to secure like a really airtight. They were able to get that airtight experience that I've described, because this is so loose. There's like literally like gonna be airflow. So yeah, that's what I ordered. I don't know if these are gonna fit, but we're gonna try. If they don't fit, I might, they had other sizes, because this might be the answer to the problem. And if it is, then great. I will go back to loving this crock pot. I mean, this slow cooker. And by the way, I like her. I still feel like I love everything else about it. I will totally get other pieces from this collection. I will get the toaster, might even replace my coffee maker. There's nothing wrong with my current coffee maker, but just if I want to just like match everything. So yeah, I mean, I still like it. I need to be able to like achieve tender meat. Nobody wants hard, dry, you know, chewy meat. Okay, so anyway, this is what it looks like. The silicone strap. There's two of them. Wait, oh, it's a gray one and a black one. Okay. I didn't know that. Fine. Okay, so yeah, how did they do it? Where's my phone? How did they do it in the picture? Oh, well, in this picture, they just kind of wrap it completely around the pot. But I don't know if this is big enough for that. This is long enough. No, it's not. So, Lord have mercy. Oh, actually, let me turn this the other way. So now I will do that. Is that how they secured it? Oh, they used two. They used both of them. I can see because they have two different colors. Okay. But this isn't bad what I just did with this one. But you know what I like about this is that you can play around and do different things. It kind of, because this side got tight. Now let's get this side tight. And actually I am going to put it on the second one, because that way it'll get even tighter. Yeah. Yep. It's backward, but it doesn't matter. Beautiful. Okay, well, better than what it was. Let me show you guys what that looks like, what I did. So I used both, the black one and the gray one. This is what that side looks like. This is what this side looks like. Okay, yeah. So I think I just solved my problem. I think I just solved the problem. And this is what the top is giving. And now that the lid is secure, it's tight. There's no air coming out. It's not slipping and sliding. That's it. That's the fix. Yeah. Okay, so I'm good with this. I'm good with this. So maybe I can go ahead for Sunday and do the roast that I wanted to do. But again, they should consider including these types of silicone straps. And by the way, these are safe to get hot. They're heat resistant. And yeah. What were my other? I think that was like my main beef with this crock pot. I mean slow cooker. Let me just look over my review, because I just want to make sure I give you guys a fair and honest review because I took off my rose-colored glasses from last vlog and I just want to give y'all the real. Okay, so let's see. I said aesthetically it's a beautiful crock pot. However, the ceramic insert isn't a perfect fit inside. Furthermore, the lid is very loose, not snug. For simmering basic veggies for stew, that's not a problem. But when it comes to making a meat dish that you want to roast in an airtight pot so it can be tender and juicy, this misses the mark. I had to purchase separate silicone utility straps just to tighten the lid, and I don't like that. That's what I said. And I don't like that. Other than that issue, as I said, it's a beautiful looking piece of cookware, just not designed well. And then I said I will be purchasing other pieces from this collection to match this crock pot, and I'm hopeful that those designs won't be flawed too. Okay. Yeah, so then that was it. That was it. So that is my honest review of the Beautiful by Drew Barrymore slow cooker. I still like it, but I would say now in my line it's like a 7 out of 10 because I had to buy these silicone straps. And by the way, these straps were like $6, so they didn't break the bank. But yeah, so that's it. Anyway, I don't really have anything else that I have to say right now. I just wanted to come back because I remember I left you guys with this glowing review of it, and it's not like I hate it now. I don't hate it. I just wanted to kind of give you like a more balanced perspective since I've actually cooked with it. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye.
She recognize her, she says she wanna roll with the BYB. Tell me that she love everything that we do. Got a bad bitch, she says she recognize her, she says she wanna roll with the BYB. Tell me that she love everything that we do. Got a bad bitch, she says she recognize her, she says she wanna roll with the BYB. Tell me that she love everything that we do.
Okay, we made it. Hi guys, we're at the mall. I have a few things that I need to do today, including Pandora just came out with their new holiday collection, and so I saw what I wanted online, but I wanted to come in store to see firstly what they look like in person, and secondly I have two holiday bracelets. I have like my traditional red Christmas bracelet, like it's like sterling silver and red. And then I have what I call my Winter Wonderland bracelet. The Winter Wonderland bracelet is silver with like icy blue, white charms, and I have some yellow gold charms too. Yeah. Right. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to see what their new collection looks like if it's come in store. Sometimes they post it online first. And then both of my charm bracelets are completely filled and perfect, both of my holiday bracelets. And I was just like hoping for this year I didn't like any of the charms because I literally have no space on these bracelets. They're full. But there's like two of the holiday charms that I really like online. And then I saw two of the Winter Wonderland themed ones that could go on my winter bracelet. So I want to just see what they look like and then see if I guess I'm going to have to like take off some of these charms. My outfit of the day, I'll show you when I'm out of the car. You can see the whole thing, but it's just this mint green short sleeve hoodie, I guess. I don't remember who it's by, but what I like about it is that like they have like gold tipped metal at the end of the strings. I'm just wearing some white joggers by Ralph Lauren, and I have two charm bracelets, not Pandora, and I'm wearing like my favorite white sunglasses. These are Chanel. I gave my my jeweled square sunglasses that I've been wearing in every single video a rest because I was like, these go better with today's outfit. Although my hand reached for the Louis Vuitton ones. They're just so pretty. I love them so much. I don't know, like I like how they're oversized. I like the shape. There's like a opaque rim. It's like they're rimless, but there's like this border. I can't describe it, but they're so gorgeous. They remind me of like the 70s. I don't know. Like, they're just so big on my face. As you can see, I like a big kind of square or big round shade. So I love these. I love these sunglasses. They're beautiful. There's the Pandora. I have to say, Pandora in Bay Plaza Mall is a very nice one. It really is. Hi, yes, I wanted to look at your holiday charms. Do you guys have them now? Of course. Oh, okay, because I know they were online. I wasn't sure. I definitely like this elf. I saw that one online.
I was going to ask you for holiday.
So this elf I saw online, and I definitely want it. And this one, this is so the wreath. I love that. How it's like a double tiered. I love that. That's so cute. Yep. For natural.
So these are the newer ones. This opalescence one, the seal is part of it as well.
Okay.
The light reflects on it.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it kind of reminds you of like the light reflecting off the winter snow.
Yes.
Borealis kind of thing.
Yes. What is this a seal too?
That's a polar bear with her cub.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh. So, and also my Winter Wonderland bracelet is almost full too, so I'm gonna have to replace, but I know I want at least one of those. Let me see what makes sense.
Do you want to hold it so you can see how it looks?
Probably. Which one? Okay. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Sometimes I don't like how these hang because I like to alternate with the dangles, and sometimes when this is kind of short, so it's like, is it dangle? Is it solid?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You want like more. If it's gonna dangle.
If it's yes, otherwise. But although I then match it with one that doesn't. But okay. My bracelets are really gorgeous. I love them. But I really love some of these new ones. I'll give you guys a closer up look, but these are my current bracelets. Okay.
And then these are two other ones.
Oh, that's pretty. That butterfly. Oh my god.
And this one as well. It's in the shape of a key.
Oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me give you these for now. Okay,
Ooh,
let's
these
see.
are beautiful.
And you see what I mean by it's like so full.
Many.
And I have a little yellow gold on it, so I'm like even looking. But those used to be one bracelet, but then I had to separate it because, yeah, you know what I mean? I had too many.
I mean, you did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
The color coordination.
Thank you. And I'm like, where do I take off the Christmas one? I don't love this tree, so I might take that off. I'll do it at home, but so I have to decide. But I just really like these two. I think for this.
There's, I don't know if you have we have the gingerbread house. Oh, you do have the car with the tree. Okay, so never mind. Do you have Santa? Yes. The elf. Do you like these peppermint spacers?
I do, but I don't have room for them now. If I do a third holiday bracelet, those are going to be what I get because they're so pretty.
They are.
So for this one, I think I might add, oh my gosh. Do you have any other snowflakes? Because I thought online I saw some like snowflake type thing. So these are my current bracelets. This is what I am getting for sure. About my holiday one, there's a couple that I don't love on here and I don't mind taking off, but I love everything on there. So this is tricky for me.
The seal looks like it should fit.
The seal plus this one. I really like this one. But you know, you don't want it too tight either because then it's like...
I feel like with both, it might be a little too tight.
Oh my god.
Because there's just enough space for the seal.
I think if I have to pick, I like this one better.
That one is very pretty.
Yeah, it's so pretty. And I just like how it's like 2 layers or whatever you call it. Yeah.
And it's iridescent too.
This is so tough. This is how you end up just starting a new one, and I don't want to
Yeah,
do that. I
you
have
just get so
many.
indecisive and you're like, you know what, I'm just getting
I
it.
don't
Put a new
know.
bracelet.
Okay, so my final decision then is going to be these 2 and this.
Awesome.
And that's it. And that's it. I'm going to have to figure out this
This
seal.
one or this one? You were
Oh,
pointing
this
at
one. This
Okay.
one. This one.
Got it.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is it. I was dreading when this holiday collection came out because I knew that there were going to be some that I wanted, and I didn't want to get any because I was like, these are full, these are perfect, but I knew it, and I love these so much. You guys, while he's cleaning my bracelet, I'm just going to give you guys a quick look at the fit. I'm going to take a little footage from my TikTok while I wait, while he cleans my bracelet and shines everything. Let me go back to TikTok. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay. How pretty. Thank you. Thank
Even
you.
without the solution, you really don't need the solution.
Thank you.
And also shiny.
Oh my god, that looks great. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Beautiful. Thank you. I can't wait to put the new ones on there. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay. So he made them nice and beautiful. Oops, nice and pretty and shiny. So now this is how I store my bracelets. I keep them in a small sandwich. Actually, this is a snack baggie.
Hi.
How's it going, Celeste?
So good. I was wondering who this was.
It's me.
Hi. You started your social media stuff? How's the bracelets coming?
Beautiful. These are my holiday ones. Remember, because you were helping me with my personality ones. Girl, it's expanded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's. This is my winter Wonderland one, and this is my Christmas one. And I had to come in because you guys got new charms. So.
Yes. Which one did you go with today?
I didn't put them on yet, but I got the elf. I got that wreath that's double, and then I got a new snowflake.
Period.
And then I got the
Period.
ornament
Oh my
because you guys
God.
had the thing going on.
Yes. Perfect. I love
Thank you
it.
so much. I was inspired by you when you every time I came in, I was looking at yours.
Yeah, look, I got my Christmas bracelet
Oh
on
my
today.
God, that's okay. hold
Yeah.
on, Just take a look.
Here, let me take it off.
I remember I went and chased that pink Vespa down because you had told I went on wild goose hunt all over Manhattan for that Vespa and I found it. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't have him. He's frozen. Is this what is that?
It's a monkey inside of not a monkey. It's a little mouse inside of a stocking.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you have this one. Okay. Oh, I don't have this carousel from last year. That's been on my list to get.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my god, I didn't see that. Is this reindeer?
That
new?
one's an old one. That one's a real old one.
Let me get
Yeah.
closer because I may need to
This
get
one's
that.
an old one, this one's an old one, and this one's like an older one.
See, the problem is my bracelets are full, and then I see some, and I'm like, I need that. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I hope.
Is
it's
it focusing?
clear. I don't know if it is. I feel like it's blurry. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so pretty. And I like how you have some rose gold and some regular gold.
Yeah, you know me, girl. I be mixing.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. All right. Thank you, Celeste.
Of course. It's been a minute since I've seen you last.
I know. That's because I've been trying to be good. And today I failed. Today I failed. So
Girl, it's
I'm
okay. The
back.
holidays are coming. You know, you gotta treat yourself. I'm sure you already started maybe some Christmas shopping already.
I'm doing some today.
You know, so it's okay. It's okay.
Oh my god.
This purchase will not hurt you later.
It's terrible that like several of the Pandora associates know me. That means I'm in there too much. Ugh. I'm just kidding. It's not that terrible. I love it. I love it. Hello. Hi. Just a manicure. Thank you.
Overlay, you want overlay?
No, just a manicure, yeah.
No color, no nothing.
Yeah, I want a color.
Regular or gel?
And a regular.
Regular color?
Mm-hmm.
Over there.
Okay, thank you.
Lolo!
Alright, so let me pick out my color. Everybody is so shocked when I say just a manicure. That's because everybody's getting gel these days. Pick out the color first? Did I pick out the color? No gel, no gel. Okay. God, don't. Precious this stuff. Let's see. That's pretty. It's like a burnt orange. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this color. I think it'll look pretty with my skin color. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You can just keep it oval. You know what? I better keep these on me because if I leave these here, will not forget myself. And I am good for leaving sunglasses. Very good for leaving sunglasses. It's what I do best. It's what I do best. done. They look amazing. This is the regular manicure, no gel. See, this is the part that sucks because now I have to sit under the regular fan, this cancer fan, as I like to call it, until they dry, and that's goodness knows when. See, the thing about gel is like, as soon as they finish, your nails are immediately hard and dry, and you can't mess them up. They're just instantly dry and beautiful. Traditional manicure, not so much. So yeah, I'm gonna be under here for a while. I already slightly dented this one. I don't care to ask her to fix it because I'm already over it. I'm gonna just finish. I've been under here for like 15 minutes, and the fact that I was able to dent this by just simply moving. So yeah, I'm gonna just be patient and let them dry the old school way. They look beautiful. I really love this color. I've never had this shade of purple before, so it's so pretty. I love it. Anyway, all right. Hi. I'm still under the dryer. The thumb that I messed up, she came and checked on me and she saw it and she fixed it, which is great. I appreciate it. She didn't want me to leave here raggedy, I guess. So yeah, fixed this thumb. So now it's beautiful and perfect like the rest, and now I'm starting from scratch. This hand is good, but when I leave here, I'm gonna have to just be really, really careful with that thumb because it's gonna be a little softer until it's dry. So, yep, still here, but I will say that it is worth it. And I will not go back to gel ever again in life. I just remembered while I'm here, I was on TikTok and there was this lady and she was venting about her experience at her nail salon. I think it's called, I've been there before once. I think it's Pelham Nail Bar. It's in Pelham Nail Bar? Yeah, it's in Pelham Manor. If you're from, the area, New York City, Bronx, if you're a Bronx girl, you know. But anyway, so yeah, she did like a whole TikTok and it went viral about her experience, and it was like a really negative experience. And, she was like bashing the place and just saying how the man was very unkind who was doing her nails, and I guess he was impatient with her and I guess she didn't take his recommendations. I think it was kind of a situation like mine where maybe he wanted her to get the gel and she didn't want to get it. Like when you don't get the gel, it is not going to dry as fast. There is a likelihood that you will mess it up like how I did, and they may have to come over and fix it or whatever. It's more annoying. But anyways, anyway, he was like squeezing her hand all rough, and she says she squeezed his back, and this was a mess. And then, like I said, it was viral, and everybody was in the comments, so very supportive of her, and oh, that wasn't right, and I'm sorry you had that experience. And it kind of got into like bashing of like, I think it was like bashing of Koreans, as though they're the only ones who are in nail salons, and that's not my case, not my experience. But yeah, I just thought it was unfortunate, and I left a comment just to say, hey girl, sorry you had that experience, but try my salon, and I shouted out this one that I'm at now. It's in the Bronx, because I don't know if she lives in like Westchester or the Bronx, but I don't know. They've been nothing but good to me here. I love coming here, and I've had like several different people. I've never requested anyone. Like I've had one or two who were just amazing, but overall I feel like they're all so sweet, so patient. I'm not easy. I'm not an easy customer. I tip very well. I always tip well, whether at a restaurant, nail salon, whatever, any type of service that I'm getting. I tip well, and I'm very kind. I'm always kind. I'm always respectful and sweet. I'm just, I ask for what I need. I ask for what I want. And if I'm not happy with something, I don't hesitate to ask for them to fix it. Today I was trying to get out of here. That's why I wasn't going to ask them to fix my thumb, but in the end she fixed it anyway. But my point being that I've never had any negative experience. If anything, I feel like they treat me like a princess here. They're so sweet. And some of them like are joking around and talking to you. Others are very much business-like but polite. So I said, girl, come to mine, because it's only been love here. I don't know. I mean, they treat us very well here. I'm looking around, and the clientele is women of color, black women, Latin women. Yeah. And the nail techs are Asian. I don't know where they're from. I don't like to shout out a country, you know, because Asia's a large continent. So they're Asian, and they're also Latinx. So yeah, I mean, it's cool vibes over here. I love it. I love it. That's just my experience. Sorry for her that she didn't have that. That sucks. Because this is supposed to be like a self-care, pampering, laid back, enjoyable vibe. Not getting your hands squeezed and people yelling at you. They said it feels like a chop shop over there. Like, get you in, get you out. So, I don't know. Anyway, I just remembered that story and thought I'd share it. Let me go back to drying my nails, honey. I'm so bored. I'm still drying my nails. So I'm so happy I got these done because it dawned on me that when I get in, I'm definitely gonna do, if not today, tomorrow. I did try to make a little TikTok inside Pandora, but now I'm gonna do like a follow-up to show my charms and my, you know, Winter Wonderland and holiday bracelet charm. I'm gonna put them on, and then I'm gonna do like a charm bracelet tour on, let me put this hand under, this is the one that still needs to dry. I'm gonna do a charm bracelet tour on TikTok. And so I always like when my nails look nice because I'm like putting them close to the camera. And so now my cuticles look amazing, and the nails look super shiny and fresh and not all grown out. So yeah, this is good timing that I did this, and I bought the charm. So now I'm like really excited to do my little charm bracelet tour, and I don't have to feel self-conscious and like have to hide my nails or whatever. So, or say, excuse my nails, I'm growing them out. I think I said that in another video. Probably nobody's looking and scrutinizing like that, but you know, we're our own worst critics. So, okay, I just felt like I needed to come back and say that. Bye. Okay, all done. I'm leaving. When I was putting my purse on my shoulder, I kind of grazed the thumb again. And kind of, it messed up a little bit again. That's all I'm going to say. And sometimes I amaze myself with how, never mind. I'm not even going to finish because you know how they say you're not supposed to say, like, talk down on yourself and say self-deprecating things and curse yourself out. They say talk to yourself the way that you would talk to other people. And I don't be just going around cursing out girls and being disrespectful. So you're not supposed to talk to yourself that way. But let me just say this. When I messed up my thumb for the second time, I deserve to be cursed out. I deserve to be cursed out. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it. TTYL.